How do you turn your web traffic into foot traffic? One of the biggest complaints that I get from small business owners is that they have a website and they're getting web traffic, but they just can't figure out how to convert the web traffic into foot traffic into their store so that people will buy stuff and they can make money from it. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. TransactionExpert.com is the leader in transaction services. We build your online presence and point of sale system to integrate with each other. If you are ready to understand and control the entire customer experience, visit TransactionExpert.com. So how do you take this great website and turn it into foot traffic? The key to accomplishing this is one word, and that word is connection. Connection. One of the big differences with online presence from people walking into your store, and one of the big benefits, frankly, is that you can create genuine, real-life connections with people online. Now, there's two primary ways that you can accomplish connection online so that you can drive foot traffic to your business. The number one way, the most effective way to take web traffic and turn it into foot traffic is to collect email addresses. Now I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to collect email addresses, some things that you can implement tomorrow. Now I am a tech geek, so I'm all into the technology, but I'm a business person and I believe in a minimum viable process. In other words, I'm going to give you something you can do right now. You don't have to have a lot of technology, it's really simple, okay? All you need is you need a clipboard, and you need a stack of paper that's lined that just has some columns. You can go into Excel and just create a spreadsheet and format it, and you're just going to have some columns there. You're going to have first name, email address. That's really all you need. You can add a couple other things if you want, but really all you need is first name and email address, and have those columns. You could do first name, last name, email. You could do first name, last name, email, and zip code. That would help you see where people are coming to your store from. But what you do is you just have a clipboard there, have a pen, with a little rope tied around it there onto the clipboard, and just ask people to simply go in, and all they need to do is basically just enter their email address. Then, when you have our web design program, we provide you with a MailChimp account. Now what this means is you can just simply go to your website, you can enter these email addresses, names, zip codes into a contact us form, and it's just going to automatically upload them right up into your MailChimp account so that you can email these individuals on a regular basis. So you want to have the clipboard in your store. Number two, you want to make sure you have a pop-up on your website. Now I know what you're thinking. A pop-up, those are spam. No, I'm not talking about that kind of pop-up, not a big flashing red light. What I'm talking about is you want to have a really simple pop-up that just pops up with two fields, first name, email address, with a little graphic at the top that says subscribe to get our free email specials, or whatever. Subscribe to our email list, or if you're a craft store, subscribe to get free craft tips. Whatever it is, have them subscribe. The way you can set it up, and we can do this for you through our web design package, our basic business driver package has this. And basically we can set it up to where when people go and they pop up, it only pops up once every 30 days per device. So if somebody goes to your website, today, and then it pops up and they say, nah, I don't want to do that, and they exit it, when they go tomorrow, it doesn't pop up again. It just does it once every 30 days. You'll find that's going to dramatically increase your email connections. Now what you have to do, of course, is you have to do something with those connections, right? So either on a weekly or monthly basis, you need to be sending out special offers, announcements about something new that your business is doing. You can be creative. We even have a content marketing package where we'll create this copy for you, actually write the article, or send out the email with the coupon offer or whatever. You just tell us what you want, we'll create it for you. But you got to send something out to these people weekly or monthly. Now right off the bat, initially it's going to seem like it's not really doing much because you only have maybe 10 or 15 email addresses. But if you can collect 2 or 3 email addresses a day, you'll find out pretty quickly that's going to be a big part of your business. A year from now you could easily have well over 1,000 emails from people in your local market, and then every week you're sending out 1,000 emails, which by the way is totally free. Up to 2,000 subscribers, we don't even charge you for that because it's really cheap. So you can send out 1,000 emails a week for free. It doesn't cost you anything other than just our basic business driver package. So you can be sending out an email. We have it all integrated with your website, so you can update your website and it'll just automatically send an email to your subscriber list. So number one way to connect is email addresses, and that's the key to turning your web traffic into foot traffic. You have to connect with them, then you have to communicate so that they'll come into the store. Number two is through social media. Through social media. I'm going to give you 2 tips how to connect with people on social media. Number one, the obvious, simple one, is give them the option to connect with you on social media, okay? So the way to do that is, first of all, on your website, you can have a little box in the sidebar that has your latest tweet and your latest Facebook post, as well as a little spot for them to like your page or follow you on Twitter. You know, that's just a no-brainer. So you have that on your website, they can go and follow you on social media. Of course, you have to be posting. The same thing you post on your website, you post the same thing on social media once a week or once a month, whenever you're posting. And so that can all be on there on social media. Now, the other way to connect is in your email addresses that when you're sending out these emails, at the bottom of the email, make sure you have your little Twitter logo and Facebook logo or whatever. And by the way, it's okay to just be on one social network. That's fine. If you're going to pick one, my recommendation, unless you're selling a really specific service, I would highly recommend Facebook. That's usually going to be your best bet. Most people have a Facebook account and use it regularly. A lot of people are on Twitter, but it's not as many of them are on Twitter all the time. Most people are actually using Facebook on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So you want to make sure that you got a good Facebook page and that you're updating that. Now, the other option I'll give you, let me give you one little techie example, okay? This is a service we're looking to offer in the future. At the time of this video, we don't offer to do this for you yet, but it's honestly not that difficult to do. You can actually set up a Facebook advertising campaign, like a paid marketing campaign, and you can target the people who have given you their email address. So somebody subscribes to your email list, and the next month you upload your updated email list to Facebook and say, hey, send out an ad to everybody that I have the email address for. Facebook goes out and finds all the people with that email, and over in the sidebar they have that little ad with your logo or a picture of your meal that you want to advertise or whatever, with a promotion to like your page. And so it really breeds a lot of brand awareness because they come into your store, they give you the email address, you start emailing them, then all of a sudden they're seeing your logo on Facebook. It just creates a lot of brand awareness, and it's a really handy tool. Facebook marketing, honestly, is one of the cheapest, simplest forms of marketing for a small business owner. I would highly recommend you become an expert in that, or hire a company like ours that is an expert that can provide you with lots of information and even help to get these sort of things set up. Now, my name is James Shepard. If you have any questions about our web design program, you can go to transactionexpert.com and click on online. You'll see up at the top, it'll say online or in store. We also have a completely integrated solution that integrates your website with your touchscreen point of sale solution. I would highly recommend you get one of our local experts. We have experts all over the country that are working with us, that have been through training. They can come out and instruct you and give you some tips on how to grow your business using things like your online presence, integrating with the touchscreen point of sale solution, etc. My name is James Shepard. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.